Posture check and hydrate. That ain't a shoey. It's true. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Holy cow, everybody. Wow, so many people here. So Marius in lap. Redeemed by Matt. First was Coyers. Congratulations, Coyers. You are the winner. And hope everyone else can hydrate as well. My posture is upright. German accent. We want a German accent. Has been requested. All right. For those of you who don't know, I'm very good at accents. So I think this is a great way to start off the stream. All right. So we'll go back here again. So, sure. Wait. What area? What part of Germany? Dexath. I can do all the different regions. Is there a specific accent that you're looking for? Before we get into this. RLP? Yeah, of course. I know that accent. Yeah. All right, here it goes. Howdy, partner. My name's Jace, and I was born and raised in Germany. Vamonos! What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Amazing. Good. 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 Correct. This is a German stream now. Yes. There's a lot of people talking already. Holy shit. Marv's here. Mezza's here. How you doing, buddy? Oh. Mezza actually got me a beanie. 1 second.
Oh, boy.
Jim by heart.
Check this out, okay? Actually, Mezza's visiting right now, actually. Did you want to get on? All right. Wait, Mezza's going to take over for a little bit. Howdy, partner. My name's Mezza. Thank you for the beanie, buddy. All right. Very quick dismount. I did not commit to that one. But yes, Mezza sent me some of his merch, I believe. Very nice design. I dig it. You know what? It's very fitting because we're going to do pixel art today. And when I see this, it makes me think of pixels because everything I look at is pixels now. Little squares here. Lost it for 1 second, Anna. All right. Go easy. Jace's accent is interesting because it sounds like a cross between California and Canada. Wow, that's crazy. Because then there's like Australian in there, right? I don't know. My Quatschkopf. Oh boy, that's mean. Size in German, Max. Yes. Now you just need a Kirkorov beanie to complete the set. Oh my God, Mezza and I, we need to do the fusion dance. Then we'll, you know. I mean, we already have. You've never seen Kirkorov's Mezza and I in the same place, so. My notifications don't work. They should work now.
Oh, boy.
Jim by heart.
Filio, thank you very much. Resub for 9 months. Much appreciated. Thanks, Mezza, for pointing that out. Is there any others? Yes, there is.
Vamonos!
Vamonos!
Oh, boy.
40 is a lot even of IKEA
40
meatballs.
months. Mezza. And you know what? These are tier 3 from Mezza. Much appreciated, man. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. We had Katara Jaden with a follow. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. Much appreciated. Lena is here as well. Holy cow. Literally everyone in the universe is here. Holy cow. Hello, Lena. Hello. Lena is a really good friend of mine. If you want to... You might just be curious what she sounds like. She sounds like this.
Balls are touching.
She's That's how you pronounce that. That's what Lena's saying. Hope you're having a good day today. Nope, you have killed the Australian. No, sometimes there's the Australian still comes through. So when I say words like pass, right? Like pass the ball. I don't say pass, right? So pass is still there. It's still pretty Australian, and it comes out every now and then. Wow. And now Jace is back. Didn't even leave the screen. Mezza just faded into Jace. We're just like this one big amorphous blob. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Parse the ball. Yes, Kalian. Here's a ball. Can you parse it? Do you understand? That was you doing an Australian accent? What the or the balls are touching later? Because they're both viable candidates. Shrimp on the barbie. So fun fact, all right? Everyone always thinks shrimp on the barbie is an Australian thing, right? It really, really isn't. And the proof is that no one in Australia says shrimp. All right? We say prawn. If we're gonna cook a prawn on the barbecue, we would say we'd chuck a prawn on the barbie. But I don't really know anyone who barbecues prawns. Jesus, prawns. I'm so fucky right now with all the accents going on. Anyway, I used to be able to fool Australians with my accent in high school. Nice. Australian's a hard accent. Barbecue porn is a thing. We're not talking about that this stream. That's a different stream. All right. Outback Steakhouse propaganda, yes. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Okay, shall we get into stuff? So, recently, I started learning pixel art, and if you're on my Discord, exclamation Discord, you would have seen some of the pictures. So I figure what I'll do is I'll show you the art that I've done so far. It's not very good. I'm still learning. And we can talk a little bit about like that I'm learning pixel art. So let's just relax. If there's like some stuff that you want to do, like work you need to do, you can do it like co-working or like working together, all right? So here's some art that I have worked on. So the first thing I ever did I'm using Aseprite. This is a program called Aseprite. Here's like this tree that I did. Kind of see the preview here, right? So you can. It's like a tree. I watched a bunch while I was in Japan. I watched a bunch of tutorials, and real pros use MS Paint. Yeah. I watched a bunch of tutorials, but I had nothing to practice. And when I came back from Japan, I like used the knowledge I absorbed in the tutorials. And then I was like, I'm going to draw a tree. And like, I mean, it looks like a tree, right? It does. And I was motivated when I did that. I was like, wow, not bad. And then I was talking about my buddy Rob, and he was like, draw me an octopus. So I drew an octopus. I didn't really like this that much, but it was still a good exercise. The fact that it actually looks like an octopus. And there was like very interesting things here. Some interesting things that I learned, right? You did clean our apartment. It's messy right now. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Make sure Robert helps you out. He's a good guy. Yeah, so there's a few things that I learned while doing this, right? So, first of all, one thing with pixel art is you want to work with a really limited palette. So I'm only using these colors here. So there's only so many shadow steps that I can use with to shade, right? One moment. Dad's texting me. 1 second. Yeah, so there's like different you've only got so many colors, right? So like all the shadows, you have to be very careful how you do it. And like an interesting thing that I learned in the videos was like here, for example, this comes across as like a shadow. Who was that? Metro Michael Gaming. Thank you very much. So this here sort of looks like a shadow, right? But like this color here is actually the same as this color up here, right? But because it's like in line with this dark shadow and it's a step lighter because this part here is light, it actually comes across as reads as a shadow. And that's just like an interesting kind of like technique, right? That's something that I learned. This is probably really basic stuff for people who know what they're talking about, but like this was interesting to me. So yeah, I mean, it's an octopus. It's whatever. Looks better than anything. Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks for the amazing spoiler. You mean the teaser that went out? That was Snoot. That was all Snoot. That wasn't me. Okay. So this guy, and then I kind of abandoned this because I didn't really like it. I didn't want to work on it anymore. Here's a little Jace face thing I was doing. I don't like this either, but I was experimenting and I learned some stuff. So stuff that I learned from this was, like, if you see on my beanie, Well, I guess it's kind of the same everywhere. But like what I was thinking was like I like these lines on the front. And if I put some of these shades here, let me just get my bearings. Yeah. If I put like some of these shades, like, but not all of them, it actually gives the feel that there's kind of like lines that do this, right? It gives that kind of texture. But even though I don't actually physically paint them in, it gives like, it suggests that that kind of thing is going on. And I thought that that was, yeah, I thought that was like an interesting thing to learn there. Fun, yeah. Did some pixel art in school. I like it. Scale 101, so less pixels overall. Yeah. I've tried to learn art in the past, like in Photoshop and stuff, and then you get all the brushes and all these different techniques, and I just get overwhelmed. So I started doing pixel art because like I feel like even though there's a whole host of challenges with pixel art, like trying to make things look and read like they're supposed to with hardly any pixels is a very, very difficult thing. But like I felt like the constraints were tight enough that like maybe I could learn the principles and apply them. And yeah, so there's like some interesting stuff there. Here's a random character that I drew. I think she's pretty cool. I don't know, she's just on her phone chilling. The arm is a bit off anatomically, but I learned a lot of interesting stuff here as well. This is pretty cool. I think that the beanie thing is a bit big and doesn't read like a beanie, but it is what it is. Right Mind Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. But this is pretty good. Taco, hello. You could make it, Alfredo. Nice. Good. Voodoo Shadow Magic. Exactly, Conan. I found with pixel art too is that a big canvas makes it harder. Yeah, I think so as well, because like with pixel art, you're like, there's hardly any colors, right? So you need to be really careful about everything you do. If you've got a massive canvas, holy cow, it's a lot. Feet and hands are so hard to get right with 6 pixels. Yep, that's why I put a phone in the hand so I don't have to deal with it. But this one was pretty cool. Something I like about this is like the shading underneath the hair, which I think is good. Also like the dark green in the back here, which I thought was like, oh yeah, this actually gives like depth, right? This hair is behind. So it's just like little things that like I learned. I like these 2 pixels here. Really feel like, oh yeah, she has the like rips in her jeans. So that's pretty interesting. I also learned like a bunch of city stuff. So this is from Brandon James Greer, right? He did like tutorial stuff on like Pokemon style cities with like really, really small things. And so a lot of this is like a direct rip from his tutorial. But also, no, I would actually say at this point, a lot of it isn't. But the style is absolutely from him. But like these windows I learned by myself. I tried to make like a shadow of someone here. Looks like they're in the window. This is like supposed to be maybe suggest a cat or something like that. Some of the lights are on, some of them are off. Some have like AC units. These ones have like the shutters closed. Some have little balcony things. Curtains here. I thought that was pretty good. So that was pretty interesting. And then I saw when I was in Japan, I saw this kind of thing where it was like this big like satisfactory frame foundation object, right? With an office building or something. Or no, I think it was a walkway that ran throughout it, and there were like windows on it and stuff like that. And so I thought this would be really interesting if I try to draw that. I think this part down here, I don't like this so much. I don't think it fits with the rest of it at all, but it was an interesting experiment to like make things look like they're behind. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. And then up here, I sort of tried to apply it, put it in. You know, I just grabbed this, and I was like, can I fit it into a city so it's not just randomly floating? And yeah, this kind of looks like it's like a walkway, right? Like if this was a building, it sort of looks like it. I really dig this. And then I got the shadow up here, which was an interesting challenge. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I was just about to joke that you ripped those from a Pokemon game, so that makes sense. Yeah, it was certainly going for that sort of Pokemon vibe, yeah. When exactly did you start with pixel art stuff? I started with pixel art stuff when I came back from Japan, so that would have been like... I started maybe about a month ago. I didn't start directly after Japan, but pretty soon after. Yeah, about a month ago, I think. Maybe a little bit more. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Like a lot of these things, you can make out what they are. I think they're not too bad. So there's another interesting thing that this Brendan James Greer guy does on YouTube. I recommend checking him out if you ever want to. But he did this like video on like 1-bit, drawing where you've only got 2 colors. And so like this guy's meant to be a lumberjack, and this is supposed to be like an axe back here. And so this is an interesting challenge, right? Because he's got like the checker shirt, right? He's got like the flannel thing going. I don't know if you guys can see that, make that detail out or not, but he's got like a beard, and things like that. It's so good already. It's getting there. I mean, some of the stuff actually looks like what I'm doing, right? But I'm still really slow with a lot of things. There's a couple things I'll get to that I've been pretty quick with. But yeah. But this was a really good exercise. And now there's this thing here, which is just random drawings. So we'll start with this because I hate this. This was sort of like this thing here was like, I got to a point where I was trying to draw something and I had an idea of someone like reaching up and waving, and I started doing it, and I was really frustrated that day, and so everything I did didn't look good, and so I just like gave up, and I was like, all right, well, I tried, and that's just kind of what it looks like, but I kind of just keep it anyway. But then that same day I came back and I was like, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna put like the principles I've learned of how to like frame people and things like that, and I'm just gonna do a really quick drawing. And I drew this guy sitting down on like a subway bench. And I actually really like this. There's like a lot I can do with shading and things like that, but that wasn't really the exercise at the time. I think what I like is that like I've captured the energy that he's kind of slumping sort of thing. And I thought that was pretty good. So I was happy with that. This one I'm maybe most happy with so far. This stuff in the back is just kind of random shit. It's not really done. But this girl here, I think I'm really, really proud of. Looks like she has a lot of emotion. Yeah, that guy. The guy before does, right? He looks kind of just done, and he's just chilling on the subway, right? And her, she looks... Blue hair girl is awesome. Like that one? Yeah, I like this one too. So, if you're on the Discord, you've seen earlier versions of this one. Actually, there was, at one point, there was only like one strap, but the strap never came back around. It was really funny. I had to go fix that. But another change that I made to her since was that I liked her better when she had an outline. But I didn't like the idea of just having black outline. So I went through and like outlined her with colors that made sense for where it was. So here it's like a darker blue outline. And then in the dark blue section, it's an even darker blue. And then the same with her skin. And the other thing is like, should this be bright orange? Maybe not. But the other limitation you need to remember with pixel art is you have to stick to your palette. Now, I can define my palette to be whatever, and if I needed other colors, I could add to it for sure. But the exercise that I have is that if I define a palette, like, how can I work with it? Because I always think literally, right? Where I think like, well, if her nose is this color, then the darker part of her nose, which is the outline, should be like a brown that matches that. But if you think about like really good sort of pixel art and like, or things that like are visually interesting, actually the shadows and the outlines don't make a lot of sense. Sometimes like things aren't blue on blue things. They might be even yellow or something. Who knows? And that's because they define a palette beforehand and they stick to it. And they use colors that you might not intuitively go to in order to communicate certain things. And so that's why I tried to experiment with that here. The hair is amazing. The hair's pretty good, yeah. And like, so her eye here, okay, her eye here. I couldn't draw the eye. I haven't sat down through fucking tutorials on eyes yet. So I just drew a strand of hair over her eye, and then put 3 pixels there to suggest an eye. Yeah. Can you animate with this program? Yeah, you can. So here, I don't know how to do it. Is it Control N? No. Shift N? No. Alt N? There we are. Okay. And then like you've got frames. So if I like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So that was really interesting. Another thing that was interesting with this as well, which was really, really nice, was that something that I've tried to learn. And I know that like whenever I was learning or whenever I would see art, let me catch up on chat actually. Gives old point and click game vibes. The subway guy doesn't need shading. Looks nice. Yeah, I agree, Melphis. Thank you. Yeah. I like that one. She looks so sad. She does look sad. Looks great though. You have what it takes. I hope so. Blue-haired girl has depth. Yeah. Love her. Love the sitting pose one. Yep. So interesting thing about the this pose that I wanted to get to was whenever I think about art, I was always like, it's just fucking voodoo magic that they can just do that, right? Like, how do you just like whip that up out of nowhere? But the thing is, when you look at like tutorials online and it's not magic. There's systems. Like, people develop their own systems to be consistent. And like, so one thing that like made a lot of sense was like, well, you know, you would just work with like a head, right? And for her, in her sake, I was like, well, I'm not gonna draw her. I'm just gonna draw a head, and I'm gonna draw like her shoulder, and like she's leaning on her knees, so like her back would be like this, and like arch around, and like this would be her hip. Her other hip bone might be up there somewhere, and then her legs would go up like that, and then her feet would be here, knee would be here. Other leg would go like this, right? I would, you know, and then her other shoulder would be like back here, and that means her like shoulder thing would like look kind of like this, and her neck would be here, or whatever, right? And then this pose here isn't quite right. So like what I would then do is I would like take this and like lean it forward, so she's like leaning on her knees, and then that would mean, oh, okay, that means like her, actually she's 10. That like means her neck would be like more like that, and then like, oh, well, maybe actually her shoulder would be further forward because she's like really slouching, right? And then that would mean her back would change and do this, right? And then if I can get like a stick figure to like sell the pose, well, then from there it's just a matter of filling it in, and it becomes much, much easier. And then from there, I can draw like a head, and then I can start fleshing out arms, and then I can flesh out legs. You know, so it's like there's a system. And the cool thing about her was that I applied that system, and like it looks like really good. Like the pose is super good. Yeah. Have you tried dark/bright outlines? So bright outlines for bright parts, dark outlines for shadows. That's kind of what I was going with this here, right? A little bit, yeah. This is an older comment, so maybe I was referring to that after. Now I want to learn pixel art. I love what you create, Sora. Thank you. Yeah, you should. Good afternoon, Bidophobia. Yeah, you should learn pixel art, Lena. That would be sick. We could do art together. She looks like her eyes are partially closed in thought. Yeah, they could be. Yeah. You have 5 pixels for the eye. It's dope already. Yeah. And so she looks a little humpbacked, but maybe she's hiding wings under there. Yeah. Actually, that's true. That's true. I actually thought of that as well. That's one thing, like whether her back should like be more like this or something. In which case, the bag might like maybe should sit further in, like that or something. Like maybe that looks better, but it is what it is. So I'm not going there. Just gonna leave it. So here's some art that I didn't do. This is Eastward, okay? But from here, this is where I started coming up with systems, because I was like, oh, I want to learn some top-down art, which is, you know, this style. And these are sprites from Eastward. This is Chrono Trigger, of course, which is actually insane when you think about it. Like, zoom in. It's actually kind of bananas. Want to see her with wings? Maybe. That quick sketch reminds me of one of those wooden post statues. Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. Good watch 8-bit-ish art. Yeah. It's a GDC talk. Yeah, I mean, it's just my learning process so far. So yeah, this is Eastward. And I really like that art style. And also like the anatomy, like the body shapes, right? So like what I did was I drew like a little blobby version of this man. I just traced over him basically. And I was like, oh, I'm going to use this as a base from now on. And here's like this pose is kind of janky, but like it was just an example of like, how would I take this blob? Hello? How would I take this blob and like move it around so it's not, you know, can I work with this kind of blob? And I sort of did. You know, it's not that great, but it conveys. And then I tried to make like an even smaller version. And then so from those blobs, I made these 3 people. And I'm really, really happy with these. So like I just really, I really like these. A little girl eating ice cream. My friend Rob, Running Pancake, he gave me a prompt. He was like, big buff, bald man with a cyborg eye, tattoos, and really loves gardening with a peg leg. And I was like, all right. And this one was really cool because I whipped this out really quick. This was like 15 minutes or something. I just kind of like, everything just kind of worked. I applied the systems that we were talking about earlier. I just worked with the shadows in the you know, whatever colors I had up here in the palette, the default palette, and I just went for it. The little girl was a pretty good exercise. Took a little longer, and this man here just is what it is. Brushes is spot on, and you can tell you've got a style. Yeah, I mean we'll see. I have some issues still with this. Like I couldn't figure out the highlights for his this doesn't make any sense in my opinion. But yeah, it's looking good. I mean, it looks like what I wanted it to look like, so that's fine. It's progress. There is actually, I think, 1 second. I don't know if I have any leaks in here. I don't think so. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. There's these 3 that I made as well. I thought that was pretty cool. This is a really small area. Different color palette. This green guy I think is really interesting. I love this green guy. He's like got little boxing gloves. He's just kind of standing there. I've worked with Sun from top left to work out where the highlights and shadows are. Yeah, and I've been thinking about that. I'm not sure how I want to. I mean, I try from different areas. So this is kind of like a top left as well, right? Where this left part is lit and it's darker here. So yeah, goth chick and platforms. Yep. I can really see how you could make them move if you wanted to animate them. Yeah, I hope so. And that's something that I saw a video on as well, where it was like, if you want to animate your things, you need to like try and like simplify a lot of things. So I think if we go back to the, where were we? Like here, it's like a lot of solid colors, and I feel like that would be easier to deal with if you were to ever animate it. So I do want to learn 2D animation one day. Maybe we can do it, my first 2D animation stream one day. We can check it out. Yeah. Goblin in bikini? Yeah, maybe. I kind of like him, though. This guy was like, I was drawing the head, right? And the head ended up pointy, and I was like, oh, I'm going to roll with that. And then, like, just made it into this. Yeah. So, what I was working on, and I don't know if I'm going to do this today, or if we should just draw random little characters. You guys might have seen, I've got this image on my YouTube banner. It's on my YouTube closing screens and things like that. And I'm thinking of, like, I went through and did, like, line work for it all. And I'm thinking of getting, like, a pixel art version of this. It doesn't need to be one-to-one. I'm not really sure where to go from here. I mean, this looks fine, but I was just copying this, and it's just honestly a bunch of boxes. So anyone can make a bunch of boxes look good. But I need to, like, there's some things here where these buildings, you can see the side of them, right? You can see this side of these buildings. But I didn't put that thought into literally any other building. I have no idea if the outlines are the right width that I need or not. And there's definitely some perspective issues here and there. But I don't think it'll matter that too much if I start applying color. But the thing is, I don't really know what kind of color to do. I don't want to recreate this one-to-one. Necessarily. But at least I've got, like, most of the details there. The crossing lines in that one spot where... Here. Ooh. It's gone. Don't worry. Also. There we are. Fixed. So I was thinking maybe we can start off with just let's just do like a character or two or something, and then maybe we'll just kind of see where we go from there. I would love it more if it was smaller. Do you mean the city? So I'm thinking of turning this into my YouTube banner. So can you try and up the saturation on the original picture and see if you can get any inspiration from that? Possibly. I don't know how to do that in this program. I think there's a way to do it, though. Ooh. Hannah, you're a fucking genius. Alright. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Actually good. Anna, actually good. It does give me inspiration. Upscaling works pretty well with pixel art. Yeah. Yeah, it does. As long as you don't do filtering, I suppose. I mean, I guess you still could, but if you... Yeah. Dropped a link to a pixel art city project in DC isometric style. Where is that? Looks great as is. Yeah, no, that's it's not what I'm after. Not what I'm after. Because like also at like 100%. Okay, wait. I don't know if I should duplicate this or not. Real copy. The real copy, you guys. Wait, what happened? Did it not do it? Did I click cancel? I must have. Hey, wait, hold up. Wait, what's going on here? I click OK, right? Here. Applying a... Okay, well. I'll do it in Photoshop later, I guess. All right. To celebrate the launch of Tears of the Kingdom, can we please have an accent for the famously mute Link? Yep. Here we go. Wait. Oh, she's wrong camera. That was bad. Oh, had a heart attack. Ha! 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 There you go. Howdy, partner. Not bad. That's some good art right there. You're right here. This is a good art right here. Yeah. Anyway, let's just do some stupid little people. All right. So let's take our one of these. Let's do it here. Oop, that's not on. Okay. What kind of pose should we do? Do we do a pose? All right, chat. Give me some prompts. What are we drawing? Who is this person? Sexy pose. All right, all right. All right. Happy wave. So wait. Happy wave? Like her? I'm still PTSD from Happy Wave, man. I failed last time. All right. All right. Sexy pose. 70s dance guy. Thief girl. Old cat lady. All right. How can you put these together? How about old cat thief with disco glasses in a sexy pose? All right. Is there like a text tool? There isn't. Okay. Old cat lady thief wearing disco glasses doing a sexy pose with an afro. I like the set, like the disco afro. Isn't that a thing, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So first of all, we need a sexy pose. So what I think I want to do is if we get a head here. This is gonna be very hard. I was thinking of doing like the whole like thing, right? I don't know how to do it. What is a sexy pose? And then if it's like... Something kind of like this. So if we it's like her back shoulder's there. This is her front shoulder. And like one of her arms like this. Or like maybe it's like holding a cat that she stole. I can't with this many pixels, I can't have her holding a cat. That's impossible. If she was holding a cat, her elbow would be here. And then like her arm would be around. And then there'd be like a little kitty here. Little ears. I think they're dog ears. All right, we gotta drop the sexy thing. I think we're just gonna do like an old disco lady stealing a cat. All right, old disco lady stealing a cat. So this pose actually still works pretty good because like if this was like her eyes and she was like looking around, and both her arms are like holding a cat. This cat's like dangling really, really long. I don't know if this leg might be like over it. And then she's got this big afro, right? Because she's like 70. And she's got big glasses, right? Something kind of... Alright, I think this idea might work. I think maybe the cat might have to be higher and her arms might be higher, like this. Okay, so if we were to do that, let's sort of take this. And work with this here. So if that's the case, her eyes might be here. This will be a little bit further back. Her elbow might be like that. This would be like this. This elbow would be maybe there, and then this arm would be underneath. So I feel like this elbow would be further in because it would be further in. More like that. And maybe the shoulder would be a bit shorter. Would her arms be higher? Maybe. She needs to look like she's like hugging. Yeah, up here somewhere, I think. That makes a little bit more sense. What's this disco lady wearing? Oh shit. Okay, so her pose now needs to be a bit more like So she needs to be a bit more like pose is still weird. Drawing like one of your French pixels, yeah. Hello, Philip. How you doing? Wearing something red? Wearing something red? Let's see. I'll just Google real quick. Red disco outfit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got the kind of outfit that we're looking for here. Okay. So her pose is still super weird. I think maybe she's squatting like that. She needs to be lower. My God, I cannot do this. Maybe shoulders are too wide. Should this be a little higher, maybe? I feel like we're getting a little closer. I don't know how to get this, what the angle of her body is supposed to be. She looks like she's gonna fall over. This would be a bit more like this. How does it look like if someone's holding a cat? And more customs less than Animal Crossing. Drawing fishnet in pixel art is a whole thing. Jeez. Yeah, I bet. That must be tough. Nice. That's cool that you make custom clothes in Animal Crossing. Okay. See, but I prefer... There's something about this pose here that feels more correct. And I don't really know what it is. Is it her head? Is her head wrong? Yeah, I think it was, maybe. Like, this looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. She looks more like she's like... I guess this leg maybe needs to be a little bit more over. It definitely does, especially if Cat's going to be in it. What was the... Disco lady with afro. Like a jumpsuit looking thing, maybe? Is that what that kind of is? Yeah, I think so. We'll do that. And then big glosses. That sounds fine. Alright, if that's the case, then where would her knee be? Be like here somewhere. Platforms. So like if these are, I mean maybe they're red, I don't know. If the rest of her is red, I don't know. Okay, well, let's just keep going for now. Alright, so if there's a cat, I feel like this pose is kind of fine. The hands here will be a little fucky, but I think for the most part we're kind of getting it. Maybe... maybe more like that. Should this be higher? I don't know. Okay. Fuck it. Fuck it, just go for it. Don't think it works there. Does this maybe move back? Maybe something like... more like that, or funky fits the vibe perfectly, indeed. Too much booty? Yeah, you're right. Well, I have to wait till we get the like outline stuff more detail in, I think. I'm not sure if this should be like this or not. But there'll be a cat in the way too, so cat would be like super long. No cat hands here. Hands, by the way. Cat hands. Actually good. Actually looks like there's still a cat. What can I say? Yeah, we'll figure this out here. This maybe a little bleh. Oh, geez. How do I... There's hardly any pixels here for the cat. Welcome drivers might not be up today. Oh, yeah. I had to update mine just the other day, actually. I think it was like 2 days ago I updated it. All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I think it kind of looks like what we're going for, so we can maybe start like actually drawing it. Then. All right. So these are the skins I have. Okay, whatever. Just go for it for now. I feel like the head is already the perfect size for... And then if she has afro... I don't know like what other colors I have to sort of give this texture, but we can figure that out later. Now I wanted her to have like big ass glasses, so it could be that like maybe these aren't right. What I actually might need is like how the fuck do I do this? Oh boy, this is rough. This is rough. We may need different colors in here. You got it, Matt. Good one. What do we do with our eyes? I'll give you a challenge. Maybe something like that. We can leave it for now. Alright, so then she's wearing red. I think her shoulders would be kind of like more like this. Like that. This is going to be really tricky to do because there's not a lot of room to work with here. And I don't have a lot of colors to work with. So like I can do kind of some shading here. Or highlights rather. How do I separate the two arms? I guess if I do the shading, maybe it'll separate them, right? If I do something like that. But see, this, I need a darker red. I think I have a darker red. Constant Conrad. Thank you so much for the follow. Do I want darkness, maybe? Because the arm is covering it, right? That's why I'm thinking, like, maybe up here, this needs to be like that. I'm not sure. Okay, but whatever. We could probably solve that later. We can probably just move on for now. So this color here might be like... Yeah, this would be on the other side. That would be here. This would be here, maybe. Maybe it needs a bit of an elbow, I'm not sure. This kind of thing, maybe. That's not quite right, but it's okay. I think we could just move on. This is all not right. It's okay, we can figure it out later. This fucking cat. I think maybe we could actually paint the cat in on this layer. I want to get rid of the other layer. Cool. So this original darkness, I suppose. Getting there. Coming together quite nicely. Yeah, it is. It's getting there, right? This is what she sort of looks like. I mean, kinda, right? I mean, it's not the greatest so far, but I feel like it is what we set out to do. Not bad. Actually, kind of looks like my mom did in the early 80s. Nice. No eyes, just flashy glasses. Yeah, that could be good, actually. We could try that. We could try that as well. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Maybe it needs like some kind of shade to it or something. Something like that, maybe. Actually, not that bad. Hey man, so I got a question for you. Did I hear you used to work for Jaeger Developments? Close. No, I've never worked for Jaeger before, but I have hung out with them many times in the past, many years ago. Used to have some fun shenanigans on the social medias with them too. Yeah. But I work for Coffee Stain right now. Shoes. Are they like black platform boots? And then we get like something like this. God, I do not know how to deal with all this up here. I think, so wait, we can probably turn this off now, right? She kind of looks like what we're going for. Oh, that's better. That's good. Her forehead. No. Because I played both Satisfactory and The Cycle, and you both reference each other's games. That's true. We do. That's just an Easter egg that we did with each other. It's fun. Jesus, what the fuck am I supposed to do here exactly? How do I... Huh? Huh? What? I can't fucking deal with this. I don't know how to... Alright, we're moving on. We're moving on. So her arm creates a bit of a shadow here. Let's go all the way up. I'm not sure, maybe. Yeah, maybe because her knees bent, right? So like it'll be darker underneath her knees. I feel like this leg needs to be, her knee part needs to be higher. No? Kind of more like that, maybe. This is one of those situations where... Oh, that's better. That's actually way better. Okay, so we do have another darker color we can use here then, which maybe would be better if I did like this. To make the elbow, this arm, make more sense. I really like her. I'm loving this. Good job, Jace. Thanks, Conan. Thank you. I thought it was cool, and I came up with a conspiracy. Let's hear it. The Cycle space station is at the top of the space elevator. Ooh. Could be. Could be. Who knows? The Cycle, if you guys haven't seen the game, is really good. And, oh my god, I missed so many chats. Sorry, guys. Holy fuck. I got way too absorbed. I'm sorry. But yeah, the space station Cycle is super good. I love running around there. Floofigo, hello. I'm sorry. I didn't say hello earlier. My bad. Also, Maddie Canny, hello. Hello. If you guys aren't in the Discord, you're missing half the fun. Yeah, we got the Discord, folks. Anna watching on her phone, doing what they can to hang out on stream. Much appreciated. Computer's back on, but they're back. Crikey, this reminds me of the good old BBS days and ANSI art drawing. Nice. That painting guy looks like Snoot. Which one? Oh, this guy. This one, maybe? Before? Could be. Alright. What color is this cat? Needs to look really different. Is it a blue cat? Is it yellow? Is it a yellow cat? What yellows do I have? I don't really know how to deal with yellow, actually, guys. Looks like he's wearing shorts. This cat's wearing shorts. Oh, little shoes. It's a fucking minion. It's a fucking minion. This is in preparation of introducing Grind to Satisfactory, the PowerWash simulator. Yeah, maybe I'm leaking right now. You've lost your favorite pencil and eraser. Oh no! Gray cat? We can go gray cat. Let's see, what grays do I have here? So we got a lot of grays. it's gonna suck if I turn my background on. She's gonna disappear. Yeah. I need another background. Other background. Let's just do white. Fuck it. White kind of sucks though. Whatever. Now she's disappeared. If that makes sense or not. Do I want to do like this or? Little white paws, like this. But then, like maybe if this is a shadow, it'll be more like that. Is the cat too wide here? Maybe like the cat can have like a white belly. Don't cats have white bellies sometimes? I think they definitely do. White belly cat. This here I think is not quite the right color, but I'm sticking with my palette. It's all I got to work with, I think. So it is what it is. Sometimes they have like white tips on their ears, right? Or it would be there, and then that would be like this or something, and then you just like has a 5-head cat. This is the smartest cat I've ever seen. She's kidnapped the smartest cat. Oh. Brady cat, yep. Hiding behind the cat, huh? Yep. What am I a cat right now? I need a cat for reference. I'm allergic to cats, unfortunately. I don't know. Did we just kind of leave it? Is there more? Is there any shading that should be done here, or should I like shade? This looks like pants whenever I do that. It just looks like pants. No, it looks too 3D. Kind of think the cat's kind of fine as it is, but you can't really make it out that well. Also, I feel like her like boots need some shine to it or something. Hello? What do we think? If I had more pixels, like there's more I can do here with this cat for sure, like, but I just don't know how to get like I don't know what I can do to make this cat look. Maybe something like that. If that makes sense at all. It's probably better. This background is not doing us any favors, though. What fucking background do I use here? I can't use black. I can't use red. I can't use blue. Green? Hey, that's not that bad. What do you think, chat? Oh, a tail! Of course, cats have tails. Thank you, Anna. This is a thing that I've done so much. So, like, before we were talking about the backpack where I forgot, like, the other strap that comes around. Are you heading off, Conrad? Take care, man. Take care. Cat's tail. Right. Sorry, guys. Jesus. And so I forgot about the strap. I forgot about this cat's tail. And I remember this one time I was drawing with a friend. And I, like... What were we drawing? Was it a horse? It was like a horse, or it was like a donkey, or it was like... Maybe it was a dog. I can't remember. And I was like, there's something missing, and I don't know what it is. And I showed it to her, and she goes, Jason has no ears. I'm like, oh yeah, ears. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the reference, Ubergrug, on the Discord. Long cat stuff in the Discord. Yeah, I'm seeing all this stuff now. Good one. All right, let's get a tail on this cat. Fuck. That's way too long. Something like that, maybe? Maybe this could be thinner. White tip. Jeez, I don't know how to... Just like that, maybe? Oh, maybe like this. I don't think I have a lighter. Maybe like that. That's pretty good. Well, actually, we could maybe brighten the cat up a little. Like that, maybe? Maybe that helps? It wouldn't go through her? What? No? Shorter? Wouldn't it go between her legs and out the other side? Between her legs. That's what's happening. Right? You mean down? The downward tail? Why would it be down tail? No. Comes from the cat, not her. But it does come from the cat. It's just from the cat's butt. Right? Like it would be like maybe down here or something. I'm really proud of this tail. I'll never let it die. Did it come from like in there? What's going on right now? Okay. It should be lower. I don't know. know, you guys. I kind of liked it before. It's maybe a little high. Maybe a little long. It's definitely a long tail. Very long tail. It's probably a little too thick. Right? But like the cat's tail would be here. And it would come out. No? Contiguous with the cat? Like this way? Why? Why? Can you tell me why? Is there a reason why it would need to be attached to the cat? Would be shorter. Maybe it should be shorter. It should definitely be thinner. Because it doesn't look like it's coming from her. Because if it was coming from her, it would come out here. I don't think that looks like it's her tail. It's too low. Like, if it was her tail... Right? No? If it was her tail, wouldn't it be like... Okay, hello, please. It would be like up here. Right? That would be her tail. Okay, well we can try it. We'll save this tail. Please. Maybe we can just take this tail, turn it around. Or I don't like it there. Okay, then in that case, maybe we need a different tail. Hey, Jaxie Gamer. How does it look zoomed out? Yeah, so we checked it before. I mean, I thought it looked fine. It, like, maybe it's a tad high. Like, but I think, like, if it was maybe here. And maybe shorter and maybe thinner, but I don't think that looks like it's her tail. At all. No? Also, zooming out was actually really interesting because I could see that, like, this is more like that. Oh, that looks good! Yo, zooming out helps! Because that's like the top of her thighs. Oh! Whoa! Level up! We're level 3 now! I learned how to do highlights a little bit. You zoom out a little bit, and then you can see, you can understand what you're looking at better. You can't be too in the sauce. That's not good. Yeah, maybe this. I think it's better like this. But this, that looks like the top of it. That looks like a top of a thigh here. Does look better zoomed out. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think the... See, like, the thing is, if like... I think the thing that really helps here is, like, if, for example... let's just say, like, this wasn't there. Right? And we had it like this. Right? Or it had some kind of, like, upwards trajectory. Then it would look like it's hers, right? Right? There, then I can say, okay, that looks kind of weird. It's not clear it's coming from the cat. But if you add the downward, then it looks like it's coming up from beneath. Isn't that what the preview panel is for? You know what, Marv? You're absolutely right. That is exactly what the preview panel is for. And I forgot that it existed. You are 100% correct. But this is not bad, right? Tina from Bob's Burgers? Wait, I think I know who you're talking about. A little, yeah. But okay. Wait, I've been live for 1.5 hours? What the fuck happened? Where'd the time go? Like, actually, where did the time go? Also, I was like, oh, we'll figure out the hair later. I'm actually happy with it. I don't want to touch it. I'm good. Again, it's like you do a little bit of dithering up here, and it suggests that this is the texture everywhere without like going in and filling in the texture, right? Like, 'cause if I felt like did this thing, it would like probably I'm gonna guess this is not gonna look that great. Also, I would then have to like try and deal with the fact that there's like her hair goes back a little bit, all that kind of weird stuff, right? And if we look at up here, actually, it doesn't look that bad, but I think it looked better before. Maybe better with a little more. Okay, well, I mean, maybe, but maybe like that. Maybe? No, it looks better like this. What did I have before? No, we're fucking leaving it. That looks good. Becomes too much. Yep. I was looking at preview. Yep. No, I like this. I think this looks good. Maybe use another one or two here. No. Here. And here. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure what I prefer. Maybe like that. So, my problem with this is that it's still pretty hard to make out the cat. I think it's not super obvious that it's a cat. Right? But like, I don't know what you're going to do with this many pixels. I think it's just kind of it. Right? It just is what it is. I like it tells a story. It does a little bit, right? Yeah. I mean, like, if there was, like, extra context, like animation or whatever, like, you would know it's a cat. Like, if there was, like... Maybe if I simply drew another cat around, then it would, like, be like, oh, that looks like it's a cat then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we showed someone this picture in the preview... Maybe they would think it's a cat. It's the girl with the ice cream's cat. Yeah. It's her cat. She's too busy. She's too busy eating ice cream. No, it's his cat. It's his cat. Pretty good. I wonder what she'd look like with an outline. I'm gonna apply an outline. Really kind of cool with an outline. I'm always hesitant to keep the outlines on. It's just some stuff that needs to go, like this stuff here. Fucking Christ, these boots are rough. Oh my god. What did her feet look like before? Oh, like that. So maybe something like that, or... It's pretty interesting with the outline. I like it. I think this is one of these situations where, again, it's like I would need to... I don't know if I like that it's black. Well, I think it's okay that it's just a black outline, or no, this is not actually black. It's very close to black. I think it's okay. You know, like if everything else had it and it's a consistent style, I think it would just look fine. But I think I would be interested in spending time trying to explore, like, how can I make this outline? Catty. This is tricky because I don't want to outline in here. In that case, we would probably want the darkest gray we got, which might be that. I don't think it is. It's probably that. We can do a before and after because I've got this, right? She's obviously going to be bigger, but... Okay, this is super dark here. So maybe we need a couple of these. Let me take that, put that there, that there. This one can go here and here. This can go there, there, there. Whoop. Not sure I'm completely happy with that. See, I'm doing darker outlines when maybe in some cases it might be better to be lighter. So like down the bottom, it's probably good to be darker. Up here, it should be maybe be lighter. Maybe nothing. Maybe no outline there. I like that instead. That's pretty good. What's better? What do you guys prefer? With or without the outline? Circle of barf on the floor. Depends on the style rules of the game, yeah. Cat accessories like kitty litter, tray bowl. Yeah, that's true. Things like that. Things like that could actually convey that better. Yeah, she looks way fluffier with the outline, right? Looks like she's wearing like a snow jacket or something. Yeah. I think she looks better without. There's things of this that I like. Oop. Wait, I want... This is going to be interesting to test here. Get rid of this. No. Fuck. And again, let's go through and do this again. She doesn't look fluffy with the black outline, does she? But she does with this. This, I don't think she looks fluffy, but this she does. So I think if I would choose one, the black outline better portrays what we were originally going for than the no outline. But then, or the colored outline I meant, but the no outline, I don't know. With adds more? Yeah. What if the black outline is only on the right-hand side? That could be, we can try it out. The thing is the light, yeah, the light kind of is left-ish, but it's mostly top-down, I think. So I'm not sure, but we can try it out. Let's give it a go. Fuck it, let's go. Let's experiment. Let's just experiment, you guys. Let's experiment. Okay, so there's actually an outline on her hair here, which is going to create an imbalance, I think, if it's not. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, I'm missing a pixel up here. That's triggering. It's interesting as well. It's interesting. Have you considered making her a shadow? I'm considering it right this very second, Lilybat. What a coincidence. That's crazy. It's kind of missing when it's not there. You mean the outline? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Okay, well, we can leave. We can, part, outline, cat, thief. Cat thief, colored outline, and then we can take a cat thief with full black outline. Shift O, was it? Yep. Get rid of this shit. That's kind of weird. We could probably remove her from the body thing now that we have. Wait, no, we don't have an original version. We'll keep her on that. So we've got black outline, colored outline, partial outline. I think I prefer with just the black outline more than the others. But they're like interesting to see what happens. So we can try to make her a shadow. What is this? Oh, that's that shit. I don't really want to fuck with. We literally have a shadow layer, but I don't know what it does. I think it's the girl on the blue hair girl's shadow. It is. So we can work with that. What color's her shadow? So if this, maybe kind of like, this would be more down here. How do shadows work, guys? You have to put a little bit underneath, I guess. I don't know how to do shadows. I'm late. Which application is this? This is Aseprite. Aseprite. It does like animation. Another cool thing is like, let's say for example, because right now I'm using a color mode which is indexed, and that means the colors that are on the screen here, they're not like pixel color data, they're index data referring to the palette over here on the left, right? So if I like swap two colors around, then this shadow was referring to index 1 before, or 2. I guess this is 0, 1, 2. And so now that index 2 is something else, the shadow has changed. And what that sort of means is that if I take a different like palette, it will change it automatically. And like if I want her to have different color clothes, so like I could take this red and make it something else. But you don't have to do that. You can also just have like RGB values, and then it be whatever. There's a lot of like really handy tools that you would need for making this stuff. I wonder what all these people look like with outlines. look really good. This is bizarre, man. Can I just do outlines for a part? Oh, I can. That's sick. I really like the outline look. I'm not gonna lie. CMYK, yep. So, I'm not gonna lie. I'm having this weird moment right now where a month ago, I didn't think I could draw anything. And I'm looking at these and I'm going, they're fine. Like, if I saw these characters in a game, cool, right? They actually look like stuff. What's GYI? Do you mean FYI? Or might just need to color it differently. I suck at art, so don't listen to me too much. You mean the colored outline meza? It could be. It could be. I think coloring outlines is something that I have to like spend some conscious like practice time on for sure. FYI. Okay. Thought so. They look really good. They actually look good. Look where we started, guys. Here. But see how important that first step is? It was like super chill. After we thought of like move the shoulders around and like does it look good in the pose? Do we still have that pose? We do, right? Like that's where it was. And like we fucked up here, right? The knee's too low, but we fixed it in the thing. You can capture the feeling. She doesn't look like she's about to fall over. To me anyway, she looks like she's kind of, you know, whatever. And if you get that right, like it's super doable. You just fill stuff in. Still looks like your mom in 1979. Well, you could send this to her. Okay, Shadow. Thank you. Thanks everyone. What do you think of the shadow? What is this a good shadow? It doesn't look like a good shadow. It just looks like a blob. Guess it should be closer. Too thick, the shadow? Yeah. Maybe like this shit here shouldn't be here. But maybe it should a little bit. I wonder if this shoe needs to be wider. What is this brown here? What is this? Oh, it's this? Okay. All right. That was the wrong layer. I can see her shifty looking back and forth saying my cat. Yeah. Ooh, what if guys, do we dare try make an animation where she just goes like this and then she looks this way? Just 2 frames. All right? Do we dare? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go. How do I make a new... Okay, here we are. Okay. Part of me just wants to mirror her. I have that urge. This isn't going so well. I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Is it this? I'm so confused. No, I've got them on two different frames. Look at that. Verno Sullivan, thank you very much for the follow. Let's copy paste that. All right, let's. I can't. Okay, here. All right. Okay, so this doesn't work entirely because. Dear fucking God, because the light needs to remain. What? This is so hard. Where ear? Okay, this doesn't look offensively bad like it did before. I don't think that makes sense for her ear to be. Hello, please. Her glasses, her head needs to move as well. Her that middle glass is like in the exact same spot. Onion skin would help. I don't know if it would with just the two frames though, would it? Oh yeah, that happens. Thanks, Anna. Helps a lot. I think the head has to move. Like. Oh, fuck. Okay, this looks a little better. Oh my fucking nope. Nope. I've never seen anyone nope harder in my entire life. How do I stop this? Enter. Enter? Okay, nope. That's true. One cat. Wait, excuse me, ma'am. We've heard that someone has stolen a cat in the area. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Nope. She's rubbing her chin. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I think the cat needs to. I mean, there's so much, right? When you do animation, like everything moves, really. Like maybe the tail needs to move and stuff like that. This is pretty funny though. All right, so we can, as Anna said, we can change the duration. That's pretty good. Motorboating animation, true. We could like have the tail move a little bit if we wanted. Maybe like it goes up a little here. Like the whole tail needs to move. It's too super straight. Oh no, I've edited the wrong tail. Gonna plug this tail in real quick. Wait, where's the tail go? Wait, where did it go? Jesus, what the fuck is happening? What? Huh? Where'd that come from? Oh, did I? Oh, I selected everything. I see. I just want this one thing though. Here we are. I think it goes there. Oh, her leg moves. Stop. This all this needs to go down. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? Is this in the wrong spot? Oh my god, we fucking lost. That's the tail down. Okay, so this is... And that's the tail up, right. So if we take this here, pull that out. I want this to be tail up now. So if I delete that. Right? Right? Not right. It's there. Doing this fucking thing again. I feel like I'm about to screw everything up. That's what it feels like. Okay, here. I will check that in 1 second. think that's right. Yes. No boy. Thank you very much for the follow. Wait, not satisfactory. Could you believe it? Awesome show music, by the way. Thank you. I don't know if I have a. There might be. Nope. There's Oh, maybe playlist. There you go. The Spotify playlist. It's all an artist named City Girl. I have permission to play her music, and she has amazing music. All right, excuse me, ma'am. Is that your cat? There's still something a little funky about the shading here, and I'm not really sure what it is. That ain't it. Maybe it's like there needs to be a bit of this color on her face. So the shadow here is supposed to suggest a nose. So I'm not sure if I can do much with it. Unless, like, what if I do this? This kind of thing. Maybe that looks better. Also, her neck is a little long. But then wouldn't that mean... I mean, it looks better than before, in my opinion. It makes me feel like when she looks this way, which is the original pose, that it's not far enough over, that like it needs to be like this, right? Let me grab the kitty ears and move those back. Sorry, kitty. And then this here probably needs to go. What do you guys think? Is that better? Not bad. Is it a tail or the blanket / towel in their hands? Well, looks like a towel, you guys. It's a cat. It's a cat, of course. It's a cat. It could never be anything else. No, it's okay. If it wasn't obviously a cat to you, then it just wasn't obviously a cat. It's no problem, dog. Shoulder seems a bit big now. Why? 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 That maybe looks a little better. Trying to like light up her arms that are forward. It's not as forward as the other arms, so maybe it shouldn't be like that. Maybe it was fine the way it was. I think it's fine. Do any of you even have cats? I lived with cats for quite a while, even though I was allergic to them. When I was no longer living with those cats, I fucking de-aged like 10 years. I have YouTube videos of me when I had like recently, yeah, I don't know. I could just see that like I de-aged because I was allergic to them. My body was just under so much stress, you know? I like this. Oh God, I don't know. I like that like she does something with her thing there, but the fact that this doesn't compensate like creates a problem, right? So obviously if I were to animate, I would have to like move all this stuff along with it. But this is not a can of worms I want to open, so I do not want to go down that path. Instead, what I'd prefer to do is probably just paste this over. Jesus. Maybe like that. Actually good. All right. I was planning on doing like one dumb character and then like work on the banner a little bit. See what I can make of it. But it has been 2 hours. I'm sorry if that was painful or boring, but I had so much fun. I had so much fun, and I love what we made. And I made an animation. 2 hours of joy. So I'm gonna stop this here, but I want to play a little bit of PowerWash, so we can just do that now. I'm gonna turn my brain off. I'm really, really pleased what we made. Thanks everyone for the prompt. Thanks for the ninjas out of shape. No boy, you're good. Hang out. Thanks for the prompts, everyone, and the support. Well, I did that. Plus, check and hydrate. Good call. Everyone, grab some water if you can. It was great. Should do it again. I plan on it. I want to get better at this. So I've been drawing almost every day. This probably in the past month. There's probably been like 5 or 6 days that I didn't do any drawing. Many of the times, I've been drawing for like, I don't know, 30 minutes at least, but up to like 2 or 3 hours. I usually just hang out on like a Discord call with my friend. He plays games and I just draw. So, damn, actually learning, you guys. Actually fucking learning. Oh man, actually feels super good. Is there a 2D equivalent to having a rig for animation? Or would you just do it in 3D and project it to 2D? So there are like puppeteer kind of things. So if we take a, actually if we take a one of these guys, I don't know where. Oh, I know where their shoulders are. It's the same color as the background. That's the problem. If you take one of these guys, damn, that's actually good. And so if you have a drawing and you have these parts, you can like segment them off, right? And then you can rig those, and then you can like rotate them and stretch them. And that kind of thing does exist, but it depends what effect you want to go for, right? Those things are perfectly fine. You have to like construct your art. I've made prototypes of games with this kind of thing before. It was this like little girl in her bedroom, and all the monsters were coming out of the closet. You had to like shoot them, right? And so she would have like that like puppeteering kind of thing, and then like would rotate her arms like this, and it would just sort of work. That provides a specific effect. But if you want like the other, like, I guess you would say more traditional style of like animation, you kind of just have to draw every frame. You just kind of have to. There's no, I don't know of any way to like easily do it. Of course, as you say, Grunk, there's also the possibility to create 3D models and then project them to 2D. I've done that before as well in a 48-hour game jam. There was this cool like we came up with a game that we wanted to make, but we only had one artist, and that artist was a 3D artist, and we had no 2D artist. And we're like, well, this is a problem. So the 3D artist ended up making the model, and then I wrote like a little plugin for 3ds Max that would take pictures of every frame of the model from every direction. So we would have like a side animation, front animation, other side and back animation from the 4 different perspectives from the camera, and then those were exported into a sprite sheet for an animator that I also wrote during the game jam to accept, and it actually worked out. It worked out really well, and it was nice because he got to animate different things as well. So like if you add like digging, being stunned, because you were these badgers and you could dig, being stunned, punching, you know, like all of those in all 4 directions, multiplied by 4 different colored characters, because it was 4-player game and each of you had a different colored badger, basically, was the game. And so, like, the fact that that plugin and the animation system worked meant that we got all of those immediately. Once he was done doing the model, he just did 4 different skins, and then we just got everything, and it all just fell into place. It was super nice. Yeah. So the 3D to 2D absolutely does work, but like the thing is, when I think of that game, it was very clear that like the tiles on the 2D level were 2D pixel art, and the characters were like smoothly rendered into 3D. Now there are obviously ways around that, right? You can have certain materials that like look and feel a little bit more like pixel art, and then, you know, then it can fit a little better. But, you know, you got to do that. That's the thing. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do some. Let's play some PowerWash. I've been meaning to play that game for fucking ages. Holy cow. PowerWash. Can you do mocap for 2D animation? I mean, of course, you always can. If you green screen it, right, and then, I mean, didn't they do that for Mortal Kombat? Wasn't the first Mortal Kombat literally that? Oh, but you're thinking motion capture, so it's not that you take a. I mean, you probably could, right? You could take that data, apply it to a 3D model, and then do stuff. You could probably also take that data and apply it to a 2D model if you wanted. You would just get rid of one of the dimensions. But I don't know. That would probably work. You could still like map like shoulders if you're looking at me side on. Mapping hands would probably still map to the backhand anyway if you're using the like puppet kind of animation. Yeah. Is that similar to what VTubing is? Yeah. I think it is. Yeah. Actually, that's literally exactly it. Yeah. We're seeing watching Alan Becker behind the scenes use Blender to go 3D to 2D. It's a cool effect. Yeah. I don't know who Alan Becker is. Maybe I should know. Alan Becker. I will open a tab and research later. YouTube. Yeah. Okay. I see him. Animator. Okay. By the way, the channels that I've been checking out to learn from, just so you guys know, one of them is Adam C. Eunice. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. He's an Australian. So representing home country. This is one. His channel has been very interesting on many different fronts. James Brandon Greer is the other one. Just if you guys don't know these channels, check them out. And then the other one was probably Mort. I think Mort has some good, interesting information. VTubing is obnoxious and I hate it. Well, shit. You haven't seen my VTuber yet? It would suck if I booted up my VTuber model. Right. PowerWash. Gonna check them out, Anna? Cool. I haven't seen much of your art. I'd be down to check it out. Hello, everyone. Come on, Lilybat. Aren't I cute? Otherwise, he'll be sad if you don't like me. That is acceptable. Thank you. All right, we can come back. Come back to real life. Whoa, we're back. We're back. All right, let's actually start the game up. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. It's like it didn't change. Same thing, yeah. Shanare, hi, hello, hi Winter. Literally the same picture, yes. You do need a Vominos beanie. Yeah, I need to like do a Vominos merch or, you know, various things like that. We'll see, we'll see. I'm super bad at branding. I've been thinking about branding so much. And like I've talked to Peachy, who's done a lot of my art, and I've tried to like think of like, well, what should I do? But I can never think of like what to do. I'm so bad at it. Yeah. Here we are. Well, you've got some nice branding, Meza. I feel like you're good at branding. I'm working my own version of the cat lady prompt. Oh, please post it in the Discord if you want to. I'd love to see it though. The new logo is great. I like it. I think it looks really clean, man. I think it looks really clean. I dig it. And even the House of Meza like name and stuff like that. I think it's really neat. All right, so we're working on Midgar right now. I don't remember how to play. I think it's been like 3 months since I played. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm sorry, Jervis, your VTuber is acceptable. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think VTubing is an incredibly interesting medium. I think it's really good, and I think so much can be done with it. And some VTubers are insanely creative. I think there are some VTubers that are insanely. I mean, you will probably find some VTubers that might be a little obnoxious or something, but like you find there's obnoxious streamers everywhere, right? So who knows? But yeah, I think it's very interesting personally. Oh yeah, you like that? You like that, Big Mech? Yeah, you like that? Nice and clean. So, okay, how do we play this? We can change the nozzle like this. How do we rotate? R to rotate. Whoop. That's limited supply, the big spray, I believe. The thing about that, the big spray, where'd it go? This one. Right, don't I have a limited amount? It makes me feel like I'm gonna miss some stuff and then I just have to go over it again anyway. No? How much of this do I have? I feel like this is not that effective. Well, maybe because this is like really harsh grime, right? You need to get really in there. Show dirt. That's a button I need IRL. Yeah, what's that button? What's the show dirt button? I remember that. Tab, there we are. Oh, ding, ding, ding! Oh yeah, that's better. There we go. This is the butthole. Remember to rinse your buttholes. Chat. Twitch info sells pixel art tags. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Pixel art. Digital art. Beginner. Whatever. Finish off that big scorpion robot today? Yeah, maybe. I think we can maybe commit to finishing it. And then maybe we can wrap up stream after that. Might be a good stopping point. Probably still going to be a while, I think. Still a lot to clean. I did get the Vominos! Thank you very much, Ian, for waking me up there. I thought you watched Fences this game. Yeah, and I have. But this is a Final Fantasy VII DLC. Posture check and hydrate. And posture wasn't too terrible, actually. But checked anyway. And drinking. Press 1 in the chat if you're going to hydrate along with us.
Tminman just gifted 2 subs.
Jamon! Thank you so much for gifting subs. Thanks for hydrating, everyone. Jamon is a really awesome streamer. I'll shout him out. Jamon Damon. I think this works. I met Jamon in Japan. He's a bilingual English and Japanese streamer. He streams all sorts of games. Really, really cool guy. It was actually, yeah, he was one of my, you were one of my highlights, my dude. I wish I could have spent more time in the area to, and if I had, we would have hung out much more, I'm sure. I look back to visiting again. But yeah, he does some cool stuff. Super cool person to hang out with and chat to. Interesting guy. Fine hydrate. It is Saturday after all. Yeah, I mean, beer has water, right? Coffee has water, right? Ding ding. Clean out the butthole. We need to wash. It was fun talking for sure, for sure. We need to wash, man. We need to wash. Okay, wait. Does this game have multiplayer? Is this washing with friends? Wrong stream. Wrong stream. Washing with friends. It has multiplayer? Did I ask this last time I played? Oh my god. Okay, Jamon, maybe we actually do need to wash. My dude, my dude. These robots, they're not going to clean themselves. I just said kill themselves. That's not what I meant. Join your friends to help wash your robot butthole? Robot butthole, yeah. Oh, by the way. If you hadn't heard, Snoot and I announced on the Satisfactory, the Coffee Stain Studios weekly dev stream. I think we did it this week, yeah. That we're both actually going to be at TwitchCon Paris. Just FYI. We can watch together in the game, Jamon. So if you're going to be at TwitchCon, make sure you come say hello. Yep. I don't think that a power washer in the would be a good idea. Heidegger, oh no. Heidegger's talking. Oh, right. I can do this thing as well. I can crouch. Okay. You know, in Japan, they have the in the toilets. They got the butt washer, the power washer on the toilets. You press the button, and it's got like the bidet with eagle eye accuracy. And like pretty much every toilet. That's some shit, so to speak. Up to 6 players. We would clean this thing so quick. How does it feel? I'm not talking about any of it. Video for attendance announcement. Oh, have you got a clip there, Marv? Nice. You power wash like my daughter vacuums. This spot over here, then this spot over there. Back to, yeah, pretty much. Well, you know, I'm doing like the well, I'm focusing on this part now. All right. What am I missing on this thing? Must be like the top part of this. Yeah. We need the hover pack from Satisfactory. That would be really helpful right now. I know we have this thing. But yeah, if you're gonna be at TwitchCon, Paris, come say hello. We'll probably do a. Last time we did a meetup, gave some stuff away. Trying to organize that as well. And the meetup was, by the way, the meetup that we did, we organized to be outside the venue, so that like there were people who weren't at TwitchCon, but they were in the area, and they were able to come and see us. So just so you know, not the same PSI. I don't think so. The leg suspension. Nice. Accidental clean. Wasn't going for that, but we'll take it. Oh, is that where this is? In here? What am I missing on this? Here. Okay, there we are. Finally. Jesus. Reminds me of that game, Shower with Your Dad Simulator, yeah. Here, I was hoping for a new episode of Let's Get It Out. Oh, that would be good. You got a robot to wash your butthole? I didn't say that. No meetup for Dixie Chicks stuck in the sticks. Yeah. What simulator? Yeah, there's a game called Shower with Your Dad Simulator. I think it's on Steam. Or it was on Steam. Gonna lurk for a bit? Alright. Thanks, Conan. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the lurk, too. Can't come to TwitchCon because I can't get a passport until September, October. I see. To know someone in a qualified position that can verify I am me. Interesting. I've known you for 2 years. Huh. Jace for one cleans out robot overloads. I do. IRL TwitchCon Power Stream on Let's Get Out channel. That'd be fun. I feel like if we did that, we would put it on just on the Coffee Stain channel and get more views there, and people who are interested will actually find it there. But I remember at TwitchCon last time, we probably, I want to say that like there wasn't time to stream, but like I guess there was like 15 minutes where we could have streamed. I guess there was probably an hour where we could have streamed, but there was a lot of things that we had to sort of keep in mind of and keep track of, and it was pretty overwhelming in general. So like I think it was good that we weren't thinking about stream as well, or content creation in general as well. Because then we could just actually enjoy the experience, and it was fucking one of the greatest experiences of my life. It was actually so insane. Leg gripper. Ah. All right, let's just get this. Stop playing this game on hard mode. There we go. Ow. What's that? Speaking of which, I just had some Mediterranean food. Oh, sounds good. Doesn't beat the taste-gasm we had. Oh, we had good food. Looking forward to seeing you again, buddy. Hopefully we'll see each other this year. Speaking of food, I should put on some pants so I get some. Go to get some. I recommend if you're gonna go out. Look, Marv, I don't want to tell you what to do, right? But I do recommend putting on pants before you go out. Yeah. Call me crazy. Ding ding. Can we get a ding up in here, please? Thank you. Oop, oop, oop. Let's see here. By the way, I found out the identity verification requirements only after I applied. Oh, having a fee is non-refundable. Expires in July. Oh, crap. Well, I hope you can sort that out, Marv. Sounds like a pain. Pants are overrated. True. You know what? Recently, I've had this weird thought, right? Putting pants on. Self-care, right? That's my take. Cactine Kushler, thank you very much for the follow. And the reason, I don't want to go and say that like everyone's put the pants on, otherwise they're not taking care of themselves. But for me personally, I would often just like walk around my place, you know, fuck it, just underwear, no big deal, right? But like now I'm like, no, you know what? When I start my day, I need to like get breakfast, have a shower, all that, you know, like do those things. Also put pants on. To me, I need to make these little efforts, and if I just do these simple things, like the rest of my day is at least 20% better, at most like 100% better. You know? You're only an adult when you put pants on in the morning. I don't want to make sweeping claims for everyone else because everyone lives in different ways. But for me, putting pants on in the morning actually helps me. Actually helps. It's all about building momentum. You ever like want to go out and walk, right? But like the hardest part of going out and walking is like it's always getting started, right? Once you're out there, you're like, well, I'm out, whatever. And then you start, and then you walk. And like, you might have said to yourself before, look, I'll just walk 5 minutes. But then you get out there, you're like, I can do another 10 minutes. And then like, before you know it, you walk 30 minutes. Right? It's all about the momentum. Just do little things, build momentum, it snowballs, and then you have an amazing day. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. Easier said than done. Building momentum fucking sucks. It's hard to do. Does work though. My friend Kurt from Information Society wears skirts instead of pants. That's fine if that works for Kurt. Starting is hard, yeah. Pants, skirts, as long as I have pockets, whatever. Pockets are good. Pockets are good. I don't like keeping stuff in my pockets, though. I hate that feeling. But then at the same time, I also don't want to carry everything. What is the fucking deal? Right? Isn't that a thing with women's clothing? There's like never pockets? And they have fake pockets, right? The hell? Just give pockets! They're handy! Why would you not put pockets on the clothes? Just put pockets on the clothes. I love taking walks, but initiating them myself is really hard. Yeah, you know what I need? One thing that helps me a lot is, like, I'm too fucking scatterbrained. So, like, I need to just have, like, a good, like, video to listen to on YouTube or something. And so recently, I've been trying to listen to podcasts, right? Everyone listens to podcasts. But every time I try to get into podcasts, I can never really get into it, but I'm making another effort to do it. And so, like, that's my thing now, where I'm like, all right, I line up a podcast, and then I can walk, because I got something to do while I walk. You know, listening to a podcast. And if I have something nice, the other thing is my Apple AirPods. All right, not sponsored by the way. They actually help me walk a lot because the sound in them are really nice. So I don't want to say like you need Apple AirPods, but like to me, getting good quality headphones, earpods, whatever you want to call them, actually makes me want to use them a lot. Actually, even if I'm just listening to music, and so I end up just like taking walks as an excuse to listen to music. It's kind of nice. It's a nice little hack for myself. This whole thing's clean, right? Yep. I thought it only snowballs if you don't wear pants. I don't know what that means, Marv. I'm not gonna think too much about it because I. Let's see here. I get my exercise indoors with Beat Saber. Yep. That game works up a sweat for sure. My aunt has made me 2 pairs of pants, 1 pair long, 1 pair shorts. So they have actual big pockets. Let's go. At this point, Jace has missed my terrible one. I'm sorry, I think I did. You don't put pockets in women's clothes to limit their ability to control their finance. That's a take. I mean, maybe. I just accepted that. Like, isn't that like? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? I don't know, right? So you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong. But isn't that like one of the reasons that like handbags are a big thing? It's because like women don't have pockets. Is that not like so they need to put their shit somewhere? Is that not a thing, or it's kind of weird? Just accept that podcasts aren't for me. Yeah, that's kind of where I feel like I'm at Meza, but I'm just giving it another shot every now and then just to try. Like there's interesting stuff, and it's weird because like I'll put on like a 1 hour conversation on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, this is fine. But if it's a podcast, then I'm like, and I have no idea why that is. So I just want to like force myself to like listen to them more. So depending on that, could be. Not a maybe. I can explain to you later. Okay. Yeah, all right. That sounds interesting, Lilybot. Would like to hear more. Pants Jace helps a lot. Wait, I think I did miss that actually. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Good one. So I don't know if you guys know Redundant Pancake. He's my friend, right? And this is his YouTube channel. Look, I actually love his videos. He has a distinct style. And he makes like little games, and then he makes really absurd trailers for them. Like he makes he's got 2. He's got a speed game, and then he's got this other one, which is called Drama Llama, which he's working on. And he's got these videos. But on the speed game trailer, he's dressed up as Bob Ross, and there's one bit where he comes in, he's like, Bob Ross? And I love the way he said it. And so every time I hang out with him, I just randomly go, Bob Ross? Like this, and he's like, oh my god. But the other day he's like, Jace, is this what it feels like when people always say thanks, Jace helps a lot? I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what it feels like. He's like, I'm sorry. Bob Ross? Here's the video I was talking about.
World.
Here. You guys check it out. Leave a like. It's a very, very small channel. He's got 22 subs. And I don't know. His videos are just... He's such an interesting guy. Vamonos! What's the difference between listening to podcasts and having to... Yeah, I don't know. Need the visual stimuli too. See, I mean, I listen to like YouTube videos on second monitor while I play a game, and I'm not looking at it, right? And then like I can go for walks and listen to YouTube videos, and that's like fine for me for some reason. But I don't know what it is. I like one thing that like it's a theory. I don't know if this is actually a thing for me or not. But like one thing is, I know that with podcasts, there's all this like extra fluff, like weird little jingles and like And today we're gonna be talking about blah 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 blah. And I think it's like all that weird fluff that I don't like. I don't think I like it that much. But on YouTube videos, they just, I don't know. It happens on YouTube videos too, where they're like, check out my sponsor, HelloFresh. You know what I mean? So I have no clue. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand why I'm okay with YouTube videos and not so much podcasts. Posture check and hydrate. Thank you. Hydrate, folks. One in the chat if you're hydrating. Let us know. Heimer D, thanks for the follow. Hey, DJ PC. Hello, Heimer. Oh, nice, nice. We got 3 people hydrating as well. Wait, I didn't really check my posture. Some podcasters film while recording. That's true. So for me, I love daydreaming while walking. So I start thinking of other things when walking. Yeah, I do that too. Do you ever feel like, Anna? Do you ever feel like I want to go for a walk and I want to have a really good daydream? And so when I do that, I put like a playlist on like the stream music where I'm not going to focus on it, and then I just like imagine some shit while I walk. Those are really fun walks. Like planned daydreaming. Power washing motorbikes, not motorbikes. It's this thing from Final Fantasy. Wait, Mikey, don't you do robots? Not do robots. I mean, you like work with robotics. Am I getting this wrong? I don't think I am. Yes, you do. Yeah. Okay, I remember. I remember. You dehydrating grunk. Nice. 4. So we got 4. Lol, that trailer. Yeah, I mean, the Drama Llama one is super good as well. I don't know. I love that he's doing his thing. I absolutely fucking love it. I absolutely love it. He's just like, oh, I want to, make this game. Oh, I did it. Gotta make a trailer now. Here it is. Just throw it out there. No cares. No cares. Definitely. I don't really put on music. It's distracting. Okay. So, yep. So you just go no music, straight into a daydream. Nice. I was trained as a robotics programmer. Didn't even end up in the field. Damn. Well, you know what? You could be power washing this one. Then you're basically in the field. Wait, what happens if I use my stylus for this game? That's not going to work, right? No, not really. It's worth a try. Power washing robot buttholes. Yep. Sometimes I listen to long from Zelda, Skyrim, Fallout lore YouTube videos with the TV turned off. The HDMI splitter box. Yep. Does that effectively make them a podcast? Yeah, kind of. Actually, I have one of those splitter boxes now as well, Marv. I think it was at your recommendation. Appreciate the help on that. Works perfectly. One day we might be streaming console games. There is some like console stuff that I want to record for a video that I want to make, but I guess I'll probably never make because I have all these videos I want to make, but I never make them. I think I only have so much energy to make YouTube videos per week, and I use it on the old coffee stain channel, you know. Doing it for the satisfactory fan. It's always good getting the feedback from people. People are super excited about the stuff we've shown about Up to Date so far. That's kind of nice. And of course, everyone's super understanding about like the rocky development stuff. You know, it is what it is. But it's super cool to see people on board. Said a bajillion times before, I think, that like the situation that we're in with our community, and I mean the fact that we have a successful game at all, is just mind blowing. It's like it's not the norm for game developers at all. It's the norm for the successful game developers that you know about, but that's the survivor bias, right? Whoa, this guy's moving. Holy cow! I'm sorry, buddy. We should have cleaned you off before. You guys watch the teaser that Snit made the other day? Wait, by the other day I mean yesterday. Please clean it. It's a lot to deal with. Clean what? I'm cleaning it. Yeah, this is the fucking money right here. Get in there. Okay. This ball joint still has some shit on it apparently. Oh, up top. Hinge still has something in it. Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it was good. Sanctum 2 stream from console. I'm not gonna play Sanctum 2 on console. Teaser where the hook was the power trip sound. Yeah. Dev ball he left in? Oh yeah, maybe it was a dev ball. Was that the teaser, the original one that Snit was having problems with? No. Actually, that trailer that he had problems with got scrapped completely. And a different trailer. The other teaser trailer that we had. What was it about? I forget. He made that one. It came out on a Wednesday or something. That was like he was gonna make something else but couldn't, then made that one, and then followed it up with a video. I think maybe it was the World one, World video. I think it was World or something. But I think maybe similar information. Was conveyed anyway between everything, so I don't think y'all are missing anything. Do people play this game without ever using the dirt highlighter mode? Yo, Redundant Pancake is here. We were just talking about you, buddy. Sorry. Who summoned him? Someone said his name 3 times. Okay, Bat needs to go to bed. All right. Take care, Lee the Bat. Thank you very much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thanks for your input with the art as well. Yeah, take care. Take care. Rest well, rest well. They're talking about what the fuck? Sorry. Got pants and boots. You're gonna pop up and get lunch before the butcher runs out of stuff. Do it, Marv. Do it. Feel free to post your food pics on the Discord if you wish. Got a little bit more on this hinge here somewhere. Here. Now we're good. Suspension has some. Okay. Guard is good. Suspension is good. Hinge. Hi, Degger. I imagine Reeve fed you some feel-good tripe about his plans for the future, didn't he? I mean, maybe. I'm not going to tell you, Heidegger. He sees the world through rose-colored glasses, but what he doesn't realize is those lenses are coated with the blood of our adversaries. After all, our company began as... Never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Only scrubs use the highlighting room and don't. Okay. Gotta love it when I draw something on the wrong layer and forget which layer is on. Yep, and then you gotta toggle all the eyeballs on and off. Toggle, toggle, toggle. Pancake, I gotta show you the what we did in the art stream. It was very good, actually. Art portion of the stream. You're starting to like your sexy cat lady? My cat lady never made it to sexy status. Yep, that's right, Rob. Mine was more just 70s disco cat lady thief.
Oh boy!
Oh boy. Vincent, thank you very much for the resub. A second. Is this the same okay, wait, I'm a little bit confused. Is this the same Vincent? Do I have a second Vincent? I don't remember those numbers. It's not the second Vincent. Okay, okay. All right, well, we got two Vincents. That's pretty sick. All for it. Thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated, much appreciated. What's better than one Vincent, folks? Two Vincents. This gripper here. Gripper. underbelly cleaned. All right, let's check all these legs. Check all the parts on the legs. And pronounce it Vincent. The Discord link again. We have a Discord command. Discord. Leaving alert. I have to leave now. It's time for food. Okay, Anna. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. When I see the disco thief lady, then the Boogie Wonderland song from Earth, Wind, and Fire comes in mind. Good. And desired effect. Desired effect. Okay, let's check these legs. So here, gripper's good. Hinge is good. Suspension is good. Hinge. Ball joint. Card. Not bad. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Underbelly. Not bad. We're done. We're done up here. Hmm. Leg well. Is that this part? Probably just easier to jump on there, I guess. Oh, thank you. Nice. Is this antenna a thing? It is, but it's done. Won't stand. Thing crushing me. Not using the highlight would seem super frustrating in some of these complex models, especially was it. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I could see it being a fun challenge for some people, but I think that's like a challenge that I personally am not interested in taking. That would diminish the fun for me personally. Call me a scrub while I scrub. Does anyone know if they've ever released any kind of like talks or whatever on like how they do this? Like I assume there's just like a texture, like a that you just kind of clean, like a black and white texture or something like that, or probably not, because like some other colors might be in there for other different materials, and that they have a way of mapping a point on a model to a point on the clean texture, the cleanliness texture, and they start erasing areas of it depending on what gun you've got. That's how I think that it would be done. It might be an RGB texture for like, because I know that some of the grime, it's not just black, right? Some of it has like green rust and stuff like that. Maybe that's paint baked into the texture as well. Like a lookup texture kind of thing, you know? Not like a literal other detailed texture of everything. Looks like it would probably be lower res. Oh, clean. Ding ding. Ding ding. Front wheel hood needs some love. Faceplate, head casing. Oh. Iframe, still some shit on it. How do you stand? Why can't I stand? Am I standing? I don't think so. Nice. Nice. Head casing is still dirty. Somehow. Short shader magic, yep, I think so. See this green texture? You see that guy? I just washed it off though. Damn. It's not there anymore, so never mind. Guess I lied. Oh, fell. Guess I just made it up. Streamer caught lying on stream. Need to get one of those, you know those channels that they analyze body language? You're like, this is the moment they lied. Right here. They look to the left and not the right. The only conclusion we can come to is that they were lying. Your explanation of the foliage system in Satisfactory multiplayer really put in perspective the complexity of game dev. Yep. Game dev is insanely complex and unintuitive in many cases. Absolutely. I was listening to a talk about just like 3D rendering in general, and it was like the basics of 3D rendering, which I have already learned before, but I was just listening to it anyway. And I was listening to the way that they were explaining it. I thought it was kind of interesting, their approach to explaining it. But then the one thing that I sort of thought of was like, this is so unintuitive to anyone who's never done this before, right? Because if you think about, they were talking about global illumination, and if you think about like how intuitively, when there's a light in the room, like how do we perceive that light? And it's like, well, the light shines the light on an object, the object reflects a certain amount of light, and a tiny percentage of that like makes it into our eye, and then we see it, right? So that's how it works. So in a game, how would you simulate that, right? Like, how do you light things dynamically in a game then? Well, you would just like shoot lights at stuff, right? And then it'll bounce off, and then you read it, right? But like that's not how you do it, because that's insanely expensive. And instead, we come up with all these other random ass systems that don't represent like the real world in any way, shape, or form, but the final result approximates it. And that's where it's like, yeah, there's this like intuitive disconnect between like what you how you intuitively think things work, and then how you need to think about how things work in a video game, and how drastic those two things can be in many cases. Sometimes it's actually very intuitive, but like in other cases, they don't even remotely resemble each other. The result gives an illusion of something, but the implementation is not even remotely close to what you would think. And the foliage system in Satisfactory is absolutely one of those things. You would be like, well, isn't this just easy? It's the most convoluted shit. But if you go through it step by step, you're like, oh, I understand why it needs to be this way. Or I understand that there's one reason why it should be this way. Maybe there's a better way to handle it, but you can't do the intuitive thing, right? You can't just like, for the foliage, you'd be like, just put one plant down and just render the plant like you render everything else. That doesn't work. Here's the green shit, see? So this makes me think that if they do like a lookup texture, and these like dirt textures are like lower resolution, as you can see here, there's some gray. Like here. You can literally see the pixels on this texture right here. On the dirt texture, like lookup. So maybe it's like an RGB texture, and like green maps to this green shit, red maps to the gray shit, blue maps to the black shit, or something like that, and you mix those together. That could be it. There's also like specular on it too. Yep, you can see. Like this stuff here. It's like bumpy, it's like thick, and goopy. I'm not super good with like graphic stuff though, so I have no idea how they would have done it. Maybe there's like way better ways to do it. But that's like my go-to thought when I think of this. Rendering and stuff has always been like my weakest part of programming. Back with lunch, hydrating. Gonna head out now though. Enjoy the Pixel stream. Thank you, Marv. Thanks for hanging out, man. Take care. Hey, Dad. I'm not your dad, Luffy. But hello. Game knows very much about how do we fake this to make this look real. Exactly. And then it's like, well, we want it to make it look even more real. So how do we fake another thing and layer that on top of the thing we had before and make that look real? Backlight. Jesus, how the fuck do I get under there? Oh, there we go. Didn't have to. We are nearly done, I think, with this bad boy. This thing's still not done. Holy cow. Whoops. Ah. Nice. 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 Ding, ding, ding. 96%. Not bad. Nice shirt. Getting a Linkin Park tattoo next month. Nice. What kind of tattoo are you getting? Like, obviously it's a Linkin Park one, but like, what kind of Linkin Park tattoo? I got a couple myself. Oh, you can get up in here now. Look at this well thing. This must be here, up here. Yeah, there we are. Nice. Skid plate. Well. Okay. Tail base. Tail bellows. Nice. I'm really close to the artist, and he's done all my tattoos. Told him he can just do what he wants on my left cuff. Nice. That's kind of cool. I'd like to do that with my tattoo artist as well. He's very good, but I'm always like scared that I'll. Well, what if I don't like it? But I need to just kind of. I have a good idea, right? Like a really clear idea of something. See, the thing is, like, a lot of the things that I want to do are super, super nerdy. Like, I want to get Outer Wilds tattoos, for example. At least one. And part of me is like, I don't know if I don't think he plays Outer Wilds. If he did, like, that could be cool. But if he hasn't played it, what if he gets, like, little details wrong? And then I'll notice it. And then I'll go insane. Cannon. This is the cannon. This is still the cannon here. Jesus, hello? Hatch MX5. Thanks for the follow. I'm still trying to figure out what the gold orb in the new trailer is. Yeah. It's interesting. Starting sleeves now. My left arm is animate, right arm is gaming. Nice, nice. Like with me, I want to get this kind of like a sleeve done here, but I kind of need to see what I want to do because I don't want to lose. So my idea is this side is color, this side is like black and white with maybe some highlights, right? And so like I don't want to lose my tattoos in a sea of gray. So I need to find something that'll work. But yeah, I like that idea. Having themes for each arm, kind of cool. Been thinking about getting my first tattoo. It was very fucking scary, yeah. And I was so excited to get them, but was too scared to pull the trigger. She got 5 before I got 1. But now I can't stop. Yeah, I was the same. I was too scared to get one for a long time, and then I got one, and then I was like, I want more. Interesting thing about tattoos is you kind of forget that... I don't know. Oh, I got it. Nice. I kind of forget that I have them. Like, they just kind of become part of me. And then... I don't regret them. Like, there's some of my tattoos I'm like, I wish this could be better. But it doesn't... It's kind of like a metaphor for me as a person. I wish this part could be better. But, you know, it is what it is. It's been a while since I got a tattoo. I need to get a new one. Count aside. Thank you very much for the follow. But they're expensive. You have to renew them.
Good day, Jace.
Razzle. Hello. Thank you very much for the resub. 22 months. Thank you so much, buddy. Good day, good day, good day. Another amazing person that I met at TwitchCon last year. Obviously, we'd spoken before too. But it's very special. I still have your... can't see them, but... Oh, you can't see them. They're right off camera. The little gifts that you gave me. Oldest clone got her first one 3 weeks after she turned 18. Both me and her mom got a couple tattoos, so she might have been inspired. All right, makes sense. Makes sense, Matt. Hey, DC Juan is here as well. Hello. Here we go. Clean it up. Clean it all up. When's the next Pass It On, DC? We said it on stream, but I forgot about also just making conversation. First one took 9 straight hours. Ooh, that's one hell of a first experience. Getting attacked by a T-Rex. Sorry. Next pass it on. When is it, DC? Yeah, 9 hours. Your first one. That sounds rough. Sounds real rough. I think this one here, it goes all the way to my shoulder. And the coloring of that I did in one entire session. I think it was like 6 or 7 hours, and it felt like I was stabbed 1,000 times for 7 hours afterwards. I had this like fever. That's what I felt after. It wasn't actually a fever. Like there was no infection or anything, but it was like my body was in shock, like that it had just been mutilated. Just for that evening. It was like the next day, it was kind of sore and stuff. but it was fine afterwards. But the moments immediately after didn't feel very good. But, you know, that's just a couple hours, and I get to have it for the rest of my life, so it's worth it. Cadis, thank you very much for the follow. %, chat. 99%. Any second now. Hold. Some shit here, I saw it. First week of June.
Balls are touching.
Balls are touching. First week of June. Okay. Very soon. Very soon. Figured that you guys have too much on with update 8, but I'd love to see a CSS team effort. You can always reach out and we'll see how we go. Have to see if who was available, if they can or not. I think that could be fun if we have the availability and we could block out a couple people to do like back-to-back segments on the CSS channel or something like that. If we set up a computer, something like that could be interesting. But it all depends on who wants to do what and what time we have available. Of course. I do love you some balls. Nice, Cadis. Well, you're in the right place. Does it really not give any indication where the final 1% is? I mean, I can... No. I mean, sort of. So I can see right now that it's on the head casing. I can see it in the top, underneath head casing. There's a couple pixels on that bar underneath the text, right? So I can see that there's, on the head casing, there's some stuff there that might be the only thing left. No, Canon, Mark 98 Canon. Right, head casing, maybe something on the claw. Yeah, one of the claws. Yeah. So yeah, I can see, oh, you can see pretty well from here, actually. Okay, I think we're good now with claws. This cannon still has some shit on it. Oh. Oh. Cannon barrel. Cannon cleaned. Oh, there's something else. Shoulder well. Also needs cleaning. Where I saw something else. What was that? Oh. Rear exhaust. Nice. Some shit in here, yeah. Okay. So the head casing here. Oh! Shoulder. That didn't help. Oh, here we are. To do. So actually, there is something. There you are. Who was that? Pool Shark that asked. Yeah. Go to drill butts. K-Raid, hello. Want 3 different kinds. There you are. Exactly as K-Raid says. To add dirt? No, I'm good, Luffy. I don't want that at all. How did you grow such a good beard? Lazy. I was just lazy for a couple months. I actually grow facial hair insanely slowly. I usually shave like once a month. And I mean, it gets a little bit unwieldy in a month, but not too bad. And like when I shave it, I don't shave it off. I shave it like this much off. And then in a month it grows that much. I haven't really... I've like done some like trimming a little bit over the past like 2 months. Like once or twice I did. Okay, wait, what's this here? Okay, fan belt. Field generator hood. Do we have any Scorpion mechanics here? Oh, here, field generator hood. Here, one of these. It's not. Is there another field generator somewhere? Okay, wait, claw wrists. These we should be able to find. That's it there. Oh wow, we have to get like right in there. Right in there, Morty. There we are. Okay. Field generator hood. Oh, I saw something. Here. There it is. Oh, let's go! The cleaning is going well, Anna. We've been busy while you were gone. The music here is always so good. There's the playlist on Spotify. Here, playlist.
Vamonos!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not bad. First try, actually. Seventh Heaven, Tifa's Bar. We've been having lots of trouble with Don Corneo and his grunts for a while. But last night, took it to a whole other level. They stormed into Seventh Heaven unannounced, ordered the entire menu twice over, and proceeded to spill it on every possible service. I can't believe it. I would have beat the snot out of every one of those thugs right then and there, but then we'd have a lot more trouble on our hands than a few small-time gangsters. Anyway, my friend's daughter, Marlene, has been hanging out here a lot, so I want the place squeaky clean for her. I'd do it myself, but it's almost 0 hour on a job I've got over in Sector 1, so I needed the speed of a pro. I'd really appreciate it if you could get the bar looking as good as new. Well, you know what? You've come to the right person. I started my last job 3 months ago, and I just finished it now, so I'm sure I can handle this. First try? Wait, you can fail. I mean, most people fail. Yeah, for sure. But not me. I just get a first try. What can I say? This place looks like shit! Eggs and chips, by the way. What the fuck? Holy cow. So upsetting to see the bar looking like this. I agree. There's no saving this place. Just tear it down. Start over. Start over. You don't need me. You need Satisfactory Factory Builders. They'll do something with Update 5 items. I know it's not the fanciest, but it's like home to us and our regulars. A place for people to get homemade food, escape the daily grind. Okay. Well, you know what? Not today. Not today, Satan. Because I'm tired. We've been going for 3.5 hours. That's pretty good. Straight from Final Fantasy. Yep, it is. Yeah. We'll probably wrap up here, folks. Cool if the devs of this game did collabs with other studios so you can clean in scenes of other games. Imagine cleaning Outer Wilds ship. That would be really sick. Just do like 5 more hours? Yeah, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen, eh? Actually, Meza is streaming. We can raid Meza. He was hanging out here before. Still raid. Still don't think I have a raid message. Let's do that here. Raid message can be Vominos raid. Here, if you're a sub, you can do this one. Otherwise, you can do just the text Vominos raid.
Vamonos!
Vamonos! Thanks everyone for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. And enjoy Meza's stream. Hope you have a great Saturday. Take care. Thanks for today. Time for food. Homemade chicken pasta salad and garlic bread. Sounds really good, Matt. Sounds really good. Take care, everyone. See you next time. Bye, bye, bye. Thanks for the follow.